Listen up. You want to be intimidating? You're probably doing it all wrong. You think puffing out your chest and talking loud makes you scary, please. You just look like a clown trying to get attention. The real mistake people make when they try to be intimidating is they show their hand. They reveal exactly what they're trying to do, and that, my friend, is weak. It screams insecurity. True power isn't about being the loudest guy in the room. It's about being the one nobody can quite figure out. It's about control, not chaos. You see, when you try to hard, you give away all your power. You're basically telling everyone, hey, look at me, I need you to think I'm tough. A real threat doesn't need to announce itself. Its presence is felt, not heard. It's the quiet confidence, the steady gaze, the calm in the storm. That's what gets under people's skin. Think about it. Who are you more worried about? The guy who's shouting and making a scene, or the guy sitting in the corner, watching everything, saying nothing, with a little smirk on his face? The loud guy is predictable. You know what he wants. The quiet one? He could be thinking anything. He's a mystery, and the human mind hates a mystery it can't solve. It creates unease, a sense of unknown danger. That's intimidation. It's psychological warfare, not a bar fight. You're playing chess, not checkers. Every move you make, every word you don't say, it's all part of the game. People who try to be intimidating by force are playing checkers. They move one piece at a time, straight ahead. But when you use psychology, you're playing chess. You're thinking 10 moves ahead, controlling the whole board without even touching a piece. So, how do you fix this? How do you stop looking like a try-hard and start commanding real respect? It starts with shutting your mouth. Seriously. Learn to be comfortable with silence. Let other people fill the void. When they're rambling on, nervous, trying to figure you out, you're winning. They're revealing all their cards, and you're keeping yours close to your chest. Your silence will make them uncomfortable. They'll start to second-guess themselves, and their imagination will do more work to intimidate them than your fists ever could. They'll start painting a picture of you in their head that is far more terrifying than the reality. Let their own minds become your weapon. It's the cheapest and most effective one you've got. Next, master your body language. Stop with the big, aggressive movements. That's amateur hour. Instead, be deliberate. Be calm. When you move, do it with purpose. No fidgeting. No nervous tics. Keep your hands visible and relaxed. Maintain eye contact, but don't get into a staring contest like a child. Let your gaze be relaxed but unwavering. It says, I see you. I'm not scared of you. And I'm not looking away. It's a quiet assertion of dominance. Your posture should be open and relaxed, not tense and coiled like you're about to spring. A truly powerful person is at ease, because they know they have everything under control. They don't need to be on edge. The world is on edge around them. That's the vibe you want to give off. You're the eye of the hurricane. Here's a little secret for you. The most intimidating thing you can do is be unpredictable. Most people operate on a script. You piss them off, they get angry. You compliment them, they get happy. It's basic cause and effect. Break that script. When someone expects you to get angry, be calm. When they expect you to be pleased, be indifferent. When they try to provoke you, respond with a joke or a completely unrelated question. This messes with their head. They can't get a read on you, and it drives them crazy. They lose their footing because their social map is suddenly useless. They don't know how to act around you, and that gives you all the power. You become the one dictating the terms of the interaction simply by refusing to play by their rules. Let me give you an example. Say some guy cuts you off in traffic and then gives you the finger. The standard reaction is to honk, yell, get angry. That's what he expects. He's ready for that confrontation. What if, instead, you just smiled and gave him a slow, deliberate nod? What does that mean? Is he mocking him? Is he crazy? Is he memorizing his license plate? The guy's mind will race. He was ready for a fight, but you gave him a puzzle. He'll be thinking about that weird interaction for the rest of the day while you've already forgotten about him. You lived in his head, rent-free. That is control. That is real power. You didn't just win the confrontation, you avoided it and dominated it at the same time. If you're finding this useful, and you want to really learn how to read people and control situations, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. We're just scratching the surface here. Drop a comment below and tell me the dumbest thing you've seen someone do to try and act tough. Let's have a laugh about it. The best stories will get pinned. Now, let's continue. Another major mistake is oversharing. People who want to seem important will brag. They'll talk about their money, their connections, their tough guy stories. Big mistake. You know who does that? People who are desperate for validation. They need you to believe they're a big deal. A real boss never has to tell you he's the boss. You just know. The less you say about yourself, the more people will wonder. Let there be a myth about you. Let people whisper and speculate. Your reputation should be built by others, based on the little crumbs of information you strategically let slip, or better yet, by your actions alone. Let your results speak for you. When you accomplish something, don't announce it. Let people discover it. The impact is 100 times more powerful. Think about it like this. Mystery is a vacuum. And human nature abhors a vacuum. People will rush to fill it with their own assumptions and fears. If you're a closed book, they'll imagine all sorts of things about what's written inside. Most of the time, what they imagine is far more impressive or intimidating than the actual truth. Use this to your advantage. Be an enigma. Don't post your whole life on social media. Don't tell everyone your plans. Move in silence and let them be shocked by your success or your next move. The element of surprise is a powerful tool in any negotiation, conflict, or social situation. And you can't surprise anyone if they always know what you're thinking and what you're about to do. Let's talk about humor. This might sound counterintuitive, but a well-placed, dry sense of humor can be incredibly intimidating. Why? Because it shows you're not rattled. It shows you're so in control of the situation that you can afford to be amused by it. When things are tense, and everyone is walking on eggshells, a calm, witty remark can completely disarm your opponent and establish you as the one holding all the cards. It says, "This situation you think is so serious? To me, it's a joke." This is not about telling knock-knock jokes. It's about a subtle, dark, or ironic humor that highlights the absurdity of a situation. It shows intelligence and emotional detachment, both of which are deeply unsettling to people who rely on emotional reactions to get their way. For instance, if someone is trying to threaten you or pressure you, and you respond with a calm, slightly amused smile and say something like, "You've really thought this through, haven't you?" It completely throws them off. You're not reacting with fear or anger, which is what they want. You're treating their big, serious threat like a child's art project. You're subtly mocking their attempt to control you. This is a high-level move. It requires confidence, but when you pull it off, it's devastating. You're not just winning the battle, you're making them feel stupid for even starting it. And there's nothing that deflates an ego faster than being made to feel foolish. So, let's recap the mistakes. Number 1, being too loud and obvious. You're trying too hard. Number 2, using aggressive, tense body language. It shows you're on edge. Number 3, being predictable. You're playing checkers, not chess. Number 4, oversharing and bragging. It screams desperation. The common thread here is that all these mistakes are about showing your hand. They're about an outward display of force. True intimidation is the opposite. It's an inward display of calm. It's about what you don't do, what you don't say. It's the art of making people intimidate themselves. The core of it is self-control. If you can't control yourself, your own emotions, your own reactions, how can you expect to control a situation or influence anyone else? People who are easily provoked are easily manipulated. If someone knows they can make you angry, they own you. They have a button they can push anytime they want to make you dance. The truly intimidating person has no buttons. They are a smooth, polished surface. Nothing sticks. Insults slide off. Threats are met with amusement. Pressure is met with calm. When you can achieve that level of inner control, you become unstoppable. You're no longer a pawn in someone else's game. You're the one running the board. Remember, this isn't about being a bully or a tough guy. That's a fool's game and it always ends badly. This is about understanding human psychology. It's about commanding respect without having to demand it. It's about protecting your own peace of mind by being unprovocable. It's about navigating the world with a quiet confidence that makes people take you seriously. This is a skill, and like any skill, it takes practice. Start small. Practice being silent in conversations. Practice calm body language. Practice not reacting when someone tries to get under your skin. The more you do it, the more natural it will become. You'll stop trying to be intimidating and you'll just be formidable. And that's a whole different level. Thanks for sticking around. Now, don't just watch this and forget it. I want you to go out and actually try one of these things. Just one. Then, come back here and watch another one of my videos. Keep learning, keep practicing. This is a masterclass, and session is always in. Hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss what's coming next. We're going to dive even deeper, trust me. Now get out of here.